Welcome back once again to the YouTube class. So students, we have learned till page number 55 in the last class. That is name box, formula bar, shift tab and tab scrolling bar and status bar. Now let's continue for page number 56. Okay, let's continue our chapter. That is chapter number 6 and second part of chapter number 6, Introduction to MS Excel 2010. Now let's see here from page number 56, where we have completed up to page number 55 in the last class. Now let's continue from page number 56 here. Now this testing time, you can do it at home as a homework. Now label the following on the MS Excel window shown below. Where is this quick access toolbar? Now you have to label it. This is known as a quick access toolbar. You can draw with a scale here. Quick access toolbar, ribbon, these are known as a ribbon. Home tab, this is the home tab. Any row you can just make a line and you write here any row, any column. From this A, B, C, you can choose any column and you can write any column here. Any cell, you can just click on this. You have to draw a line using scale. Any row, okay, or any cell, you can write cell. Then status bar, this is the status bar. Horizontal scroll bar, horizontal scroll bar. Now this is vertical scroll bar. Now this is known as the vertical scroll bar. This you can do it at home. Yumda scale toroga mapa sida fadana scale na chingaga si quick access toolbar kawi sina ribbon kawi. Any row have the row ama hekta row 1 2 3 11 si row ama hekta nang choose toroga row thabiro. Column jisu any column hadi any column and tharonu A B C D dagi mapa da suppose D da haro D da chingona na D mapa chingaga column and tharo any column thabaya. Any cell hadi sila box ma'am jiku cell kawi si box ama hekada line ama chingwa scale toroga aduga ana cell line thabira loi any cell line thagda mate mana any cell da click to haibane. Now let's start from this new topic, that is getting help. Now let's see here how we can get help from this MS Excel. Excel is a fully equipped application and provides assistance whenever you face a problem. While working on it, you can follow the steps given below to get help. Now press the F1 key. Okay, this is not visible properly. This is F1 key. Okay, press the F1 key or click on the Microsoft Excel Help button, and on the top right corner of the window, Excel Help window dialog box appears. This is already set in the MS Excel. Okay, when you want to ask something, when you want to get help, you can just press this F1 key or click on the Microsoft Office Excel Help button. Type your questions or a keyword related to your topic in the search criteria text box and click the search button. Excel will list the topic related to the questions you entered. Click on the topic on which you want to get help. Suppose you want to know something about the charts. Okay, so in the Excel Help, this is the search button. Okay, here this search button. In the search button here, you can write charts and you can search here. Now Excel will show the related topics here. Now among these related topics which you want, you can, this is the charts. Okay, you want to know about something about charts, you can just click here. It will give you the details about the charts. Likewise, you can get help like this. You can get help from the Excel Help button, either from the Excel Help button, or either you can simply press the F1 key from the keyboard. Okay, getting help. Akwai semuanya help lo bayar F1 key nama je nadaga Microsoft Excel Microsoft Office Excel je sigi button sida click torakanda akwai apam photo sigi magi search bar se thabirani do se search toroni adu magi related nang thariba topic to related information sing se tholani nang apam se ori just sida click to matamda nangi apam ba nang khangni ba mo topic to adugi related details to se tholani do nang khangya ne. Okay, now the next topic is working with workbook. Okay, now the MS Excel workbook name is named as book 1. Now by default, a blank document or a blank workbook appears when you start an Excel. A blank workbook appears. Remember, the MS Excel workbook is named as book 1 by default. Computer na masa matonda. Aina hayang exam da, I may ask this in exam also. What is the default name given by MS Excel in MS Excel workbook? MS Excel workbook se computer na koina rename tawdabida masana kari maming haina pidai book 1 haina. Active cell du kadai la I khoi first ek hangbaga active cell du kadai la I A1 da lakane. Aduga active set tu na karambo ay set number 1 set 1 set 2 set 3 P badi set 1 set 2 set 3 set ahum ne P se aduga active cell hek hangbaga active cell di karambo ay set 1 da oy ni. Okay, active set id active worksheet to set 1 da oy ne ba aduga active cell du na A1. Aduga workbook tu maming na kay hain lakani ko na book 1 hain lakani. Si makhangja mayam da ka oy ko you can underline these 4 points. The mouse pointer changes from an arrow to a white cross. Excel now also you can see whenever you move the mouse pointer is an arrow. Okay, but when you open the MS Excel, the mouse pointer will changes to a white cross. MS Excel da hek hangba matamda MS Excel window hek tholakpaga nangi mouse pointer arrow white cross on the name. Okay, these 4 points you can underline. A question may come from this section, this area also. Creating a workbook. Now these are the steps to create a workbook. Now first you have to click on the file, then click on the new option. The new option the templates ma'am tholani the blank workbook khalani. Blank workbook khala matungda blank workbook double click toraga changba matangma yare natragana blank workbook the once amtang click toraga create option changba. Aduga nang workbook se hangani. Sige yamai just as opening as any other application to pahang chap manare. Or keyboard shortcut to open a new workbook is Ctrl plus N. Now this also you can underline. You can press Ctrl plus N keys to open a new workbook. See underline to solo. Now I may ask this in exam also, like the question may come like this. What is the keyboard shortcut, or write the keyboard shortcut to open a new workbook? Keyboard key shortcut to kaino workbook ama hangna ba haiga means file changaga option da changaga new da changaga blank workbook da click toraga create the option da click torni haidi lan ga deba. Keyboard shortcut haidi kaino sina steps ne ba workbook ama create to wi. Keyboard shortcut haidi kaino Control plus N katang ga deba. You have to write just Control plus N from the keyboard. Okay, not the steps. What is the keyboard shortcut? To open a new workbook haidi you simply write Control plus N and you'll get full marks. Now you can underline this also. Now saving a workbook. Now we know how to open a workbook, so we should know how to save a workbook in order to use it in future. When hayeng tungda amuk season hige haragadi workbook season ay workbook to kay thabak loidragadi continue to thage tungda haragadi workbook to save to ba masangyeb. Now where will we save? You have to click on file, then click on the option save as. Save as namatanda save as ki dialog box e thogla ane. Then file name mapada my file name do ibirani. Okay, from the left pane of the dialog box, select the location where you want to save the file. See left key, pane zeta, and kadai to save the location. Mapam to click over. Then after that, type the name of the file name text box the file name thabirani. Then click on the save to save the workbook save the save key button to the click torani. And after that, your file will be saved as an extension name .xlsx. Now what is the file extension of MS Excel 2010? Haragadi, the extension is .xlsx. So dot che hap tabi diko. Si dot che yago dabani .xlsx hagada extension je magi. Hangani ko. So my the extension for a Word file is docx or okay. Now what is a keyboard shortcut to save a workbook? Again na open a workbook to na open a new workbook to na Control plus N oile sina save a workbook sina Control plus S oile ne keyboard shortcut ni sije. Oh, keyboard shortcut also you should all know the keyboard shortcut to open a new workbook na Control plus N, to save a workbook na Control plus S. To open a workbook open tong na Control plus O na mo daw siya. So you can underline this also, and this also you also should underline. Your file will be saved in an extension .xlsx MS Excel gi file extension se kai oi sigi .xlsxi you underline. Now when I told you underline this, you should always underline with pencil, only with pencil in the textbook. And whatever you write on the textbook, anything you write on the textbook, maybe it may be take the correct answer, choose the correct option, fill in the blanks, match the following, true or false. Whatever you write on the textbook, you should always write with a pencil. Pencil na dum igadabni, don't write with a pen. Okay, pen na ibede, pencil na dum igadaba, aduga underline to basu, pencil na dum chingadabni. Angani ko. Now opening a workbook, this is the steps to open a workbook. Now as before, you have to just go to the file, click on open option, the open dialog box will appear. Now you have to choose the location from here, from the left hand, where is your workbook shape nang set of from the yang ani sang ani son left hand da aduga sida click toraga open towards or simply say double click to select the workbook and press enter towards or double click the workbook to double click to or workbook to the once angtang click toraga the open towards aduga sigi open dialog box se thonge hairagadi koina keyboard shortcut ta control plus o namaga tholakani. Keys to open the dialog box and then click on the workbook you want to open it. Okay, working with worksheet. Now you will now learn to insert, delete and rename a worksheet, enter data in a worksheet and navigate through a worksheet. Now let's see here how to insert, delete and rename a worksheet and enter data in a worksheet. Now inserting data, first of all, let's see here inserting a worksheet. Worksheet nama kamai hapsan gini habi yang asi. Now click on the sheet 3 on the tab sheet 3 to the click to biro. Now by default this Excel gives only 3 worksheets, that is sheet number 1, sheet number 2 and sheet number 3. Now you have to click on the sheet 3 on the sheet tab. Now we all know that where is the sheet tab ya we khange ado sheet tab to the sheet 3 click to biro. Now click on the home tab and go to the sales group. Home tab ta chalaga sales group ta chalo. Then after that click on the drop down menu. Drop down menu thola ani drop down menu lagi koina sida insert tab sida click to biro. Click on the insert tab, click Dorani from the list displayed shown in figure number 10 is a Ulisini, or right click the sheet number 3 to right click Doroga on the sheet tab and click on insert click Doroga sheet number 4 lower we have shortcut to. Okay, this is how we insert a worksheet or insert okay mind to. Now this worksheet is always added to the left of the active worksheet. When you have the active worksheet to the oil the half panel. Now if you want to insert a worksheet at the end, click on the insert worksheet button on the sheet tab. Sige insert worksheet button hai. Sige insert worksheet button sida sheet number 1, sheet number 2, sheet number 3. Sige insert worksheet button hai gadi sida symbol am naise sida click to biragadi right from the lakani na tagadi left from the always add to gani. Delete to basisu delete a worksheet so chap manai. If you click on the sheet you want to delete nang delete on yung worksheet to click to birani home tab ta changani ngasai sales group to dum changani aduga ngasai gi koina insert tab changi dana adugi mutas dana insert ta changaroi delete ta changani aduga delete sheet torani. Okay, or in other way what you can do is just right click on the sheet you want to delete, just right click select Doroga, just right click on the sheet you want to delete, then after that on the sheet tab and click delete from the shortcut menu that appears. Shortcut menu tholakani thola iba shortcut menu dagi delete nambiro duguloy. For deleting a worksheet also very easy. Then renaming a worksheet. Renaming a worksheet also easy. Renaming a worksheet is yam like chap manai hujiki sheet tab to nang rename to click to birani home tab ta chalani hujiki tumanya just sales group ta dum chalani chap manai ngasai gi insert delete like that. Then after that sidana kai changani koina format button na changani. Format button na changaga from the list displayed you have to go to the format button. Next click on the format button, displays the organize sheets options and click on the rename sheet. See rename na pass rename sheet aja kaya changaga format ta changaga na format ta changaga sagi insert delete na taba si mutangi format che makai format champirani duga sida from the list of the drop down arrow drop down menu se thola is si macha sidagi where you have to click, you have to turn the rename sheet to click to be rename, or ang apamba sheet to rename to ngi ba sheet to which sheet you want to rename it, just right click on that sheet, then it will display a small menu here like this. From there you can choose rename also. This is the other option. Okay, the rename worksheet option. You can click here and you can rename it. Main tawrsu yai. Or sida hai say this figure number 12B ki options ni right click on the sheet to be renamed. Kaya rename ko niyo pagda click to birani on the sheet tab then click on rename. From the shortcut menu it appears on figure number 12B, then type the new name. For example, type expenses and press enter, or click anywhere outside the tab area to assign a new name. Like this, you can rename a worksheet. Worksheet is rename together. In two different ways, you can rename a worksheet. Or if there is any other any other option also, you can do it in that way also. Now let's see here. Do you know you can also double click in the worksheet name on the sheet tab in order to rename it? Just as I told you, there is a third option also. Sida double click option ba. Nang na pami rename to ningi ba sheet maming do. Adugi mathakta double click option ba aduga rename to so. Now entering data in a worksheet. Now how can you enter data in a worksheet? Let's see here. There are 4 types of data which can be entered in a cell. How many types of data are there? There are 4 types of data. The first one is date and time. Second one is numbers. Third one is text. And the fourth one is formula. Now these are the 4 types of data that can be entered in a cell. When cell that enter to where I see date and time haibama, numbers haibama, text haibama, formula haibama. Date and time di when date ka time ga inam ni khang when numbers di when 1 2 3 4 1 0 9 and the symbols such as plus minus this equal to greater than less than symbol percentage symbol say is a number launching a text haragadi when you letters consisting of alphabetical letters, numbers and special characters such as dollar sign, hash, sige mayam si loin magsinge hi, marks, address to si jing text sa singe formula dadi. Yeah, it is a combination of numbers, operators and cell addresses. A1, A2 hay na cell maming yaw bayay, operators equal to, greater than, minus, plus yaw bayay, numbers yaw bayay. Formulas data, it is used to perform calculations on values stored in a cell or a range of cells. Cell amada natragana cell ani ahum mari mga mayamang pulaga sembang cell sinda pinya formula si palaga hotpa yay. Now here we know how to rename a cell, how to insert a cell, how to delete a cell, how to open a cell, how to save, how to open a workbook, how to save a workbook. Now after knowing all these things, now the last thing we should know is how to close a workbook and how to exit from the Excel window. Excel window dagi koi kamai na tholakani amasung koina workbook si kamai na close togani haibnu khangba madaka we. Changba manung da semba mayam ma yarabani na we have to know how to close the workbook and how to exit the Excel also. Now closing a workbook. Now follow the steps given below to exit Excel workbook. Now first of all, the Excel is also a workbook is also a file, so we have to just click on the file tab, then click on the close, or click on the close button that is a red on the upper right corner of the Excel workbook ki mathakta the red box across white ki cross samlai se sida click to close the current workbook kakna bidamakta. Excel will also ask for 3 options: save, don't save and cancel. Nana hoji currently nana kathaliba workbook to save togera, save togera natraga cancel togera haibdu mana option ahum hangkaneba. Now click on the save if you want to save. Nana save toningadi save nambirani, don't save toningana don't save nambirani, aduga nana tawgiba action do amuk handokningana cancel nambirani. Okay, this is how we close a workbook and we close a workbook. Now after this, now before that, now let's go back to the page again. I want to say something here. Do you know there are 2 close buttons? Sigi red box data white key cross ani leba when an Excel window is open. Excel window hang matamda. The outer button located at the top of the Excel application window will close the MS Excel window, while the inner one located on the workbook will close the current workbook. Manung dalay badana katalaga na workbook to dang kakiba. Am mapanda lay ba cross o the kakita di Excel dagi thokhrane direct oina yona exiting from Excel. So exiting Excel sida file changani and exit changasu yare, or click on the close button on the upper right corner of the Excel application window. Ngasai rows manungi do tama mapangi pai matai thangbodo right side ta leibodo right corner da right top corner da click torokanda Excel dagi thokrane oina. Now, if you have not saved the changes you made in a file, MS Excel will ask you to save the changes before closing the workbook or the Excel application window. Nang na-close tong matamda, save to hay naman hangakane. Tongingadi nang tawni, tongdaga nang toro. Now, the right way to use a MS Excel window, MS Excel is, it is a good practice to create related worksheets under the same workbook. Workbook amada sheet may hapagadi. Aduna akoy na hena hadi sheet may file ani ohum mali mga tara same de saruk budi workbook ama khatang na sheet may happen paidana. For example, if you have to keep a record of marks scored by all the students of a particular class, you may open a workbook and record subject-wise marks in a separate worksheets. Worksheets the subject ke math, science, social science, English, Hindi, Manipuri mathang hapa yare computer adu sheet to amam tongan hapa adu workbook ti amang khatang do henba. Ana every subject ko dingin na file amam workbook amam hangadi file mayam thoni na ada workbook ama khatangda sheet da mathang oin hapna hena koina adu main tong dina koina Excel season amagi achumba lambi oi heba hangani ko. Now here ends our chapter number 6, that is introduction to MS Excel 2010. Then till here, till chapter number 6, there will be an MCQ test also. Okay, in this coming now is September, October. In this coming October, in the first or second week maybe, there will be an MCQ test. The portion for the MCQ test will be chapter number 4, 5 and 6 till here. Till chapter number 6, the portions will be 3 chapters. That is chapter number 4, chapter number 5 and chapter number 6. Chapter number 1, 2, 3 we have already done in the first MCQ test. Now in the second MCQ test, the portion will be 3 chapters. Listen carefully, there will be 3 chapters for the second MCQ test. That is chapter number 4, chapter number 5, chapter number 6. Chapter number 4, inserting object in MS Word 2010. Chapter number 5, working on tables in MS Word 2010. Chapter number 6, introduction to MS Excel 2010. Just we have done now this chapter number 6. Till this chapter number 6, 3 chapters will be for the second MCQ test. Okay, so you should always watch the updated videos which I have uploaded on the Google Classroom, and you should study all the extra question and answers and the textual exercises and the textual questions which I have sent you through Google Classroom. Okay students, stay home, stay safe and stay healthy.